Etiabusia, Swesbu School of Business, and our face, Obra Chere Senior High Technical School. Edian, and a corsonum, some media, a CID boss, Akopium, El Honoma, say, dear. Baby, and some Ekekakono. I'm sure a be legal case. Aha, a authentic plus studios. Make sure so be like you best as Kobu and was share. I'm a phone to ANB. Ashe. Eti obi abekwa gyina baby aka se Ghana police omunyo omedwuma bia na kyese se nipa kro no ompe Ghana enkoso because why na wontimi ndi bone endwane nkoshe baabia upa di bone na dwane koshe Ivory Coast Ghana police ebe fish out no matter where you are. And in fact eba no say bia yen responding to crimes issues assault Ghana police omudi mo akotone pa say de okọ social media obia ebo ma ba so say oh say de omo ya de 24 hours not just the official out. Enya sam ketwa. Abusia enti edian ena chese si ye ewo agona suado sese de police phone nyina kopie mu honom. According to source no, not just this week na no, not just agona suado schools no, omo ye inter schools games bi a chese ekoso na chese enya sam ketwa. Na nam so e ma chese ntokwa APA between eye Swesbu School of Business and afin no Obrachire Senior High Technical School. Now video be beto abonte na chese one of the students was being assaulted. In fact, near Bronomboa.
Following violent clashes that left several students injured during the recent inter-school games in Swesbu, the Ghana Education Service has suspended the ongoing athletics competition with immediate effect. This decision was announced after an emergency meeting between the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, the Central Regional Director,
Ebimu bonasum ebimu so etoto bon e de bon na chese nyasam ketua na video no beto abonte no e na chese amanfo start so mo tag Ghana police no we there is very unfair say bia nipa wonya hwe se mompo obi o wi akwamporo sebe yambono sa e ma chese Ghana police for eso asenu na eno e na chese e CID boss Madam Lydia Donkor ekopiemu ewo Swesbu School of Business oni headmaster twetwe komo no bisa ne say owura eba ne sen pa nti na wetimi ahwe ama bibi sei esi na nkomo twetwe num no e na chese Madam Lydia Donkor ema headmaster no 24 hours say on fan fish out enkrofo kra omukodi sa abone no enye sa pa dia a omo be take legal action na so mo take legal action so dia headmaster no ekwan mi so no na so ebeyeshi.
No. That is your shirt they are wearing. So if somebody is wearing your shirt, that's why I wanted to start by saying, are you confirming that is your shirt or your uniform? Somebody has worn your uniform to create such a scene or to conduct himself in such a manner. It is giving your school a bad name. So I'm sure you are concerned that is your school shirt. That's because I wanted you to confirm that is your school shirt. So if that is your school shirt and somebody has worn it and is attacking a fellow human being in such a manner, as a school, you should be concerned to find out who are the people behind that shirt wearing it. Also, to hand them over to the police. So I am mentioning now that I am giving you 24 hours to produce the people in that shirt who attacked the boy. 24 hours starts now. Because as law enforcement, when incidents of this nature occur, and we have to investigate, we have to arrest, we have a number of ways in which we can make that arrest. But because this is a school environment, we are not going to adopt one of those means. That is why I'm giving you as school authorities that task to produce them. And if you fail to produce them, the means by which law enforcement employs to fish out suspects, we are going to adopt it. But because this is a school environment, and other innocent students who are not part of the sports or were not part of that assault, because what we are seeing, it is not an act of indiscipline by students. It is a criminal act, which is clearly spelled out in our Criminal Offences Act. You understand? So if we are going to arrest people based on offenses that are committed under the Criminal Offences Act, the police will not do what I've asked you to do to produce them. You adopt means by which other people who are not concerned might be found wanting in it. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to storm this school in my name. Because if I was going to do it, everybody will be affected. So I'm giving you that opportunity in 24 hours to produce the people in your shirt. Hand them over to the police, or else you will come here. So now, are you ready? The Ghana Police Service has taken note of a disturbing video circulating on social media depicting acts of violence against a student of Owutu Obrachre Senior High Technical School by another school during the interzonal athletics competition held in Agona Swesbu. And as I've just mentioned, we are currently at the Swesbu School of Business. And the people in the video have been identified as people wearing the shirts of Swesbu School of Business. So the school has been tasked to produce those people for further investigations. The service views the incident with the utmost seriousness and unequivocally condemns the criminal acts seen in the video. A comprehensive review of the footage is underway and efforts to identify everyone involved have been intensified. No person connected to these acts will be shielded from accountability. As I mentioned earlier, the school authorities have been given 24 hours to produce the students captured in the video to assist with the investigations. It is sad to note that the Ghana Police Service has recorded reports of similar violent incidents involving students in other educational institutions across the country. And I must mention that this morning I've just been informed that a student of Adisado College was also attacked violently last Friday by students of Agri Memorial School. And after I leave this place, I'm going to tackle that incident as well. Data from the Statistics Research and Monitoring Units of the Ghana Police Service indicates that in 2025, a total of 38 cases of student violence was recorded across the country, with the Upper East region recording 14 cases, the highest number nationwide. So far this year, 3 of such cases have been recorded. The Swesbu School of Business is one. The next is the Saddle School and Agri Memorial, which I'm going to identify and tackle as I've earlier mentioned. These figures underscore the urgent need for sustained collaboration between school authorities, parents, community leaders, and law enforcement to address and prevent further incidents. This is a worrying trend that cannot be allowed to continue. I wish to make it categorically clear that individuals involved in these acts of violence are of the age of criminal responsibility. Hence, when they are identified, they will be arrested and made to face the full rigors of the law. They are students, they are in school, but what they have done amounts to criminal acts. And when criminal acts are committed, they have to be dealt with according to the law. I therefore call on parents, guardians, teachers, school administrators, and the general public to work closely with the police to ensure responsible behavior from our young ones. School premises, school environments are intended to be safe places where students are supposed to be learning and being taught. And if they have to play and socialize, all of those things should be done in a friendly and a safe and a secure environment. These incidents cannot continue to occur.
Na busia anche ena chese Ghana police force so edis some post bi beto social media omo chem say so far so good no omo arrest 3 suspects a chese omo ne twetwe nkomo ehun kofokura chese omo di sa bone no na no ena chese victim na chese ye bo no TV3 for one ne ko twetwe nkomo na chese ebisa no say eba no sen ena so no kwampo di onimo no ne onam honom onam ni baby ena chese ohun say ne college students no omu tumika bon de no onim hwe onim ne yakoso enti otwa na chi se ohwe ne yakoso ne ohun ya ne se o obi ebo nasum the next thing is say ye bono mbo ache se nyasam ketwa.
You are the victim. What exactly caused this first of all?
The tears thrown at me when I was looking for a place to sit so that I'll use the medicine on my eye. That's what happened.
So you were basically just looking for a place to sit?
Yes, it happened unexpectedly.
So, but tell us, you're saying you didn't do anything to provoke?
No, I didn't do anything. I was just standing there. And they started throwing the stone.
What happened when they started throwing the stones?
I wasn't looking. When I turned, I saw my colleagues running, but I didn't know what was happening. So by the time I realized, the stone came to hit me.
So you're saying you didn't do anything to these particular students?
No, I didn't do anything to them.
What would you want to be done in this particular situation?
I want them to be arrested and anything that the government wants to do to them.
What's your full name?
My name is Akwakako Fiajigbe.
Eno ene ebisa ne senti so far so good. Edien ena che so pese aban no eye. Eno so o opese sankrofo no ya arrest omo. Na afensu no ade a aban pese ode ye omo no. Onfa nye omo ndi onka hwe. Obeja bibia e di ama aban no because omo ena che se emra no e hye omo nsa. La busi asem we beto abonte no amofo bebre e hye omo adwe omo chem say in fact now we dey students no na se bia nkola che so omo ko SS no. Ye pampa omo too much. Ebi mu so echiremu a most of them as a result of free education and America. That is what people are saying on social media. Say most of them they are not supposed to be in classrooms. Osho baby o many do any kika baby na omo nsem fata say omo betina classrooms. Abusia when is much as abeto abonti amanfo so ekabi obetime leave comment our comment section and say authentic plus studios. Make sure so be like you subscribe you and share. I'm a full phone, so ahwe.